The Last Samurai with a bunch of Japanese people and Tom Cruise. Quick recap of The Last Samurai. Basically, Tom Cruise is like a colonial soldier who fought off the Indians, the goddamn Native Americans. Fought off a bunch of them, but he like lives in shame because one time his fucking drill sergeant or whatever led him into this battle where they killed innocent civilians, women and children, Native American women and children and all that shit. Astaghfirullah, God forbid. He condemns himself as a soldier. He always has these nightmares. He's got an alcohol problem, all that bullshit. But he gets sent to Japan to help Japan become more westernized because they don't want to be fucking samurai anymore, which is lame as... Who doesn't want to be a fucking samurai? If I could be a samurai right now, I would. I would drop the Western world, live in the wilderness with my katana and my badass armor and just be a samurai and then eventually stab myself and disembowel myself as a form of honor in my death. Like, I would love to do that instead of just fucking laying brick until I'm 65 years old. He goes to Japan, and he's, like, building the army so that Japan can fight the samurai and become a more Western and modern civilization like the United States of America. But he ends up getting captured by the samurai in their first battle, and, like, they take him in. You know, they think that he has potential, so they teach him the ways of the samurai. He becomes a samurai. He kills this one samurai in the first battle. I forgot to mention that. Tom Cruise kills one of the samurai in the first battle. And the dude that he killed in that battle, they moved Tom Cruise in with his wife. So the samurai that he killed, Tom Cruise ends up living in the samurai village with the samurai who he killed's wife, if that makes sense. I know it's a little bit dramatic. He ends up basically, like, non-verbally fucking her because Japanese people are all about their like honor and shit like that. So all they did was kiss on the lips, but like basically in samurai lingo, he fucked her basically. So he took this guy's wife that he killed and his two sons, but then they go back and they fight and all the samurai end up dying. But you know, Tom Cruise is the main character, so he ends up surviving happily ever after. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise and all those Japanese people that are in it, there's also some guy in it that's he like plays a samurai in 100 different movies. I forget his name. His name's like some Namamoto Sanadoto, some shit like that. It's some Japanese shit like that. And I'm not even hating because Japanese names are probably the most badass names in the entire planet. I'd say Icelandic names and Japanese names are top two of badass names. Japanese names sound so cool when you say them. They all sound basically the same, but different. It's weird. It's like a fucking placebo effect. So Japanese people have the coolest names, along with like Icelandic motherfuckers who are named like Ingvar the Great and shit like that. Those are the coolest motherfuckers. So I'm not hating on the names, but I almost just dropped my phone. And it's one of my favorite movies, I think, of all time. Now, maybe it's recency bias because I just saw it, but I really like the way it was shot. I like the story. Now, there's a lot of plot armor in the movie and a lot of like, you know, shit's gonna happen before it happens because it has to happen like that because it's a movie. So a lot of the shit plays into Tom Cruise's hand. For example, him being in like 40 different battles and not dying and shit like that. And him just being accepted by the samurai after killing one of them. Like, that just doesn't make sense. But it was a beautiful movie. I loved it. So it's like, I'd give it honestly. And I'm hard on movie ratings. Like, I've rated a lot of movies, but like no one's watched that shit. So for me, like a 6 and a 7 would be like a good movie. Anything below that is kind of, you're getting into shitty territory, like a 5 or a 4. Those are bad movies, but still, like, watchable. 3, 2, 1, you're basically go fuck yourself. I'm not watching that shit. So, like, a 6 or 7 is, like, a good movie. So I'm giving this movie, and I do points. Like, I don't do just an 8 or a 9. Like, I'll throw in a 9.68 in there if I want to, if I'm feeling frisky. You know what I'm saying? So I would give the Last Samurai with Tom Cruise and Sanamoto Shamamoto, Mama Todo-san, I would give that, honestly, like an 8.7. An 8.7. It was a great movie. And I only have a few movies that I'll give a 10 to, but Last Samurai, great fucking film. So I'd highly recommend that. Alright, it's about time motherfuckers saw how good I was on the game. So this is me playing Black Ops 6, the newest Call of Duty. You're going to notice my screen name here in the next coming clip. I don't even have to say anything. The name speaks for itself because that's what I do to motherfuckers on Nuketown 2025. Now, this is me putting a dot on his head like he's Hindu, and you'll see, smacking the beef out of his taco, and then that guy just got mollywopped. Now, I'm hiding in the corner here, but I ain't on some bitch-ass camping shit, bro. You see, I put a cap in the back of his head, man. Make him pray to Allah. Now, this is just me curving the fucking, I think this is called the Archangel, just curving the Archangel and just murdering that guy. Threw the filthiest fucking four-seam curveball you've ever seen. This is me. I was just showing you guys my record there. Top of the leaderboard. Certified Mogger coming back in with another clip. Just making these guys look like absolute fools, mate. Like, I'm trying to tell motherfuckers, like, don't step into the game with Matt Marauder, a.k.a. Certified Mogger, if you ain't about the shits, bro, because I'll just wipe your shit like some fucking, like I'm a goddamn wet wipe wiping your ass after you just fucking took a fat shit. One more clip for you motherfuckers, I think. This is me just popping motherfuckers. So like I said, putting dots on motherfuckers' heads like they Hindus, shit like that. I just put up, this is like an octuple feed. And if you guys don't know that word, it's a big word. That's 8 people I just murked in this one shot.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic.